So our third and final best practice that I'll go through is feeding the top of the new customer sales funnel. So this is using existing customers to generate sales. And we do that through advocacy marketing. And there's several elements here. So we'll touch on the different pieces and then talk about a few best practices for building a strategy around this. So the first are ratings and reviews. And this is really important as a business for you to do research and understand where your prospective customers are going, right? What are the sites? How are they finding information about you? And then routing your customers there, right? So if you are doing a customer satisfaction survey or net promoter survey and you're getting positive reviews, you want to have a call to action of, can you go here and provide me a rating? Can you add some sort of review here? So making sure you have a set process and you're directing customers to the places where your prospective customers are going. Webinars are a great tool here. So being able to leverage a successful customer to speak with you on a webinar. Thinking about even more of a fireside chat, right? A panel discussion where you can leverage a few different customers. And typically, they're willing, right? It's branding for them, but it's also great for you. And you can showcase not only best practices kind of coming from you, but also leveraging those successful customers. And then referrals. And oftentimes thinking about customers will do this, right? Organically and spread the good through word of mouth. But for some organizations, it makes sense to have a kind of productize this, if you will, or have a system to generate referrals, right? Is it some sort of discount? Is there something that they can receive in return? But talking about those things with customers and asking for those referrals is a really important piece. I talked a little bit about testimonials and case studies, but being able to get a quote or deep dive into the success that one of your customers had. And oftentimes I hear from clients that we don't have, approval to use their name, or they're not willing because they have to go through all the red tape internally. Even if you can get, not tied to a person's name or their company, and you can talk about, a quote from a large food and beverage company, whatever it is, continue to push forward on those. So there's ways you can get the testimonials and case studies, even if you can't exactly attribute it to a specific company. It's still really great to build to that. And as you get requests for references, oftentimes, if you have really strong testimonials and case studies, that actually can do the trick. And references are another piece. And using current customers to have conversations with prospective customers. And this is something you also want to have a strategy behind. You don't want to be tapping into the same customers time and time again. But by building that network of referenceable customers and asking customers what you need to do to get them to that point of being a reference, you'll be able to work with them to get there.